What's up? Back at you again. This is Dasher J99. Hit the like and hit the subscribe for me. I just did a video about the top 5 reasons why you should do gig apps, and right now I figured I might as well make the top 5 reasons you should not do gig apps. Now, some of these reasons I will provide a counter for to make that con maybe not such a con, but there might be a reason or two where you can't do anything about it. It just is a con. And my first reason why you should not be doing gig apps is because of deactivations. These apps are quick to hire and they're quick to fire. They don't give a fuck about maybe you didn't do this thing wrong. They're going to fire your ass anyways, and you're going to lose that stream of money right away. Sometimes you can get your accounts back, sometimes you can't. Either way, it's not a quick process, so you're going to be out money. Now, the way to counter this is get multiple gig apps. You should be working on at least 3 or 4. You can use one as your priority, but always have a few other ones in your arsenal. That way, in case you do get deactivated, you can jump right into those other apps, and you don't have to worry about being dead ass broke and crying around all the time like a little bitch. And I also want to say you shouldn't fear deactivations. It took me, I've had 4 apps up and running for 4 years. I've done 15,000 deliveries. It took me over 12,000 deliveries before I even got deactivated on my first app ever. And honestly, most of you guys probably won't even get to 12,000 deliveries before you even just quit altogether. Reason number 2 would be consistency. Let me tell you right now, there's nothing really that consistent about gig apps. They can be really great and they can be really bad. It's not like a normal job where you're going to be paid a flat, 15 bucks an hour, or $12 an hour, or $20 an hour. It's not like that with gig apps. Some days are really great, some days aren't as good. Now, how you can counter that is, again, working on multiple apps. If one app's slow, maybe another app's not, or if you got them all running at the same time, there's a better chance you're going to see an order of some sorts. Also, you can figure out the peak times in your area for certain apps and everything, so you can know when to deliver and everything. Reason number 3 to not be doing gig apps, a big con, is the wear and tear / gas, I guess, that you use for your vehicle. It's not a secret that if you drive all the time, things are going to wear out faster. Your tires are going to wear out faster. You're going to need more oil changes frequently. Every time you start your car, guess what? That's one more time you're closer to your starter not working. So, it kind of is what it is. Now, how you can counter this is, dude, drive a piece of shit. Literally, I've used in 4 years, and none of them have failed me. I've just went on to different cars, but I've used like 4 different cars now in 4 years of doing gig apps. They've actually all been very good cars, anywhere priced from $1,000 to up to $3,500 is the most I ever paid for one. This is our current piece of shit, and it's actually pretty good, even though it kind of sucks too. Look up under here, man. Rust everywhere. Nothing looks new. But if you're like me and you just don't spend a whole lot on them, you can often, a lot of times, buy parts off of Rock Auto, off of ebaymotors.com, and you can repair those cars and keep them running, and they're fine as long as you can do the work and everything, which I do. And that's how you counter that. It obviously makes no sense, unless you're doing rideshare, to go out and spend more than $4,000 or $5,000 on a vehicle. You don't need a really nice vehicle to do these jobs, and you want a car that uses between at least 25 gallons per mile, and the gas really isn't that big of a deal. Now, the 4th reason, honestly, it's hard. It's not hard as much physically as it sometimes is mentally. Do you know how many times I've showed up at 10 a.m. and had to wait 2 hours before I got my first order? And again, how you counter this is you just stick it out. And then the next couple hours, 9 times out of 10, I'll usually make $50, $60 or whatever. And I've made up for that time I missed. And it's unpredictable. You can never really predict all the time exactly. If you do it 7 days a week, you're going to have a day or two where you're going to have a dead zone for 2 or 3 hours. And it fucking sucks, but just stick it out and you'll be all good. And the final reason why is honestly you don't get any benefits. It doesn't, no insurances of any sorts, and that right there I do not have a counter for. Sorry, I guess just don't get fucking sick. Well, anyways, if you like this video, give me a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.